exploit any weakness in the opposition.
Thunder trailing by 3. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Cleveland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Thompson, a screen on Westbrook. Irving kicks to Thompson. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Outside Westbrook. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Singler's checked in. It's Westbrook with the drive. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's LeBron. He's got 5. Outside Irving. From the high post. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Irving's got 10 points.
And, you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
Here's Waiters. The shot will not go. Some solid defense there from Irving. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, and guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player. I mean, I think he feels he plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Oklahoma City. Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin, but you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
It's stolen by Ibaka. Westbrook again. Smith. Outside Westbrook. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got 7 points.
And for Irving, he did come into last year hot. I mean, he won the MVP in international play while with Team USA.
That's good.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
And for Kyrie, taking home the MVP in a Team USA tourney like that, it's a huge ego boost. I mean, of all the stars on that team, he shined the brightest, and I think that's going to help his confidence for this year.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Cantry checked in for Adams. Allison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Anthony Morrow. Then for the Cavaliers, Mozgov. He's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jefferson comes in for LeBron. And Shumpert in there for J.R. Smith. And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals, and of course the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap. A freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
Back to Shumpert. Goes back up. No luck. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Love the pass to Irving. The pass to Jefferson. Back to Irving. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Love against Collison. Back to Singler. Tipped away. Oklahoma City moving it around. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Great move there. That spin just dusted off the defense.
And the Thunder pushing it up now.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
Outside Irving. Outside Jefferson. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And the Cavaliers with possession here. They lead by 4. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. And it's Durant in at small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Westbrook with the block. And they'll keep possession. It's stolen by Ibaka. Durant against Williams. It's Durant with the drive. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter. You know, it was a bit of a roller coaster year for Mo Williams. I mean, he had that 50-point breakout game, but then later traded away to the Hornets.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The switch here also for Cleveland. Varejão's checked in.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line. And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
The drive by James, and he gets it to go. And of course, Mo Williams Clark shipped to the Hornets for their playoff push and helped out there.
I thought overall, Kevin, Mo had a really strong year given his age. Probably his most productive season since his early 20s.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for Varejão. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Mo Williams. And there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him. Irving kicks to Love. Thompson, a screen on Ibaka. In the corner, Smith with it. Pass to Irving. 5 to shoot. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He said, no time to waste, fellas. We've got to pick it up right now if we're going to make a comeback and try to win this thing. Let's go all out. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Cavaliers ball.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
They got off to a nice start, a good start in the first half. But they've fallen off a bit here in the second half, and I'm not quite sure why. Maybe they just need to pick up the intensity a bit.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
And their greatest enemy during that comeback was the clock, but they can finally stop worrying about time and start thinking about how to win this thing now.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Durant attacking. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Irving. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution. They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Stolen by Westbrook. And he goes in for the dunk.
You've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that can decide a game.
And I wouldn't be surprised if it does. The steal there, as gutsy a play defensively as you're going to see.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Durant in the corner. A fader. And James pulls it down.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
That's tipped. Stolen by Durant. The feed to Waiters. Yes!
That's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. In the corner, it's James. Money!
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
And here is Durant. Down low. And Adams kicks to Durant. Poked away. Ibaka with the ball. Picked up by Love. Just 4 to shoot.
Look out now. Ibaka has caught fire.
Timeout called. Cleveland. They're trailing by 2. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this, Clark?
Well, I don't think you set that decision in stone and anchor it in this timeout. You see how things play out. You're going to try to get a good, quick shot. And if it's a good 3 with a good shooter, let it fly. If it's something in the paint, then you take that. But it's about being a good, quick shot in this situation. Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Outside Durant. For the win. Got it! He got it!
Just in time.
What a shot!
All zeros on the clock as he drains the game winner.
And Greg, he knew it was good when it left his hand. He started celebrating as soon as it got off his fingertip.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. What a show they put on.